is Douglas Burks. And what I'm going to say to you is not new. It's like preaching to the choir. I am here today as an officer representing the Metropolitan Area Religious Coalition of Cincinnati, an interfaith coalition of denominations. Today, Mark lifts its voice in support of meeting the great need of affordable housing. We stand in solidarity with those gathered here. I have a sheet and notes because I don't want to get the numbers wrong. But I could simply say, when I look at the need and we look at what we need to do, the number is humongous. Only 40 units are available for every 100 Ohioans seeking affordable housing, according to CB. In Hamilton County, it is estimated that there is a gap of roughly 40,000 units of affordable housing. Cincinnati is short about 28,000 affordable apartments and houses for residents, according to the Cincinnati Enquirer. The need has never been greater for affordable housing. We asked the City Council to pass a resolution to place our proposed charter amendment on the ballot for this fall. This charter amendment would be funded by a 0.3% earnings tax. It will generate 40 to 50 million annually of dedicated funding for the Affordable Housing Trust Fund 439. The city and city council seem to have talked the talk for far too long. But there's another part to the saying. It is time for council to walk the walk. The time is to act now.
The time to act is now. The time to act is now. The time to act is now. The time to act is now. We need action and we need it now. We need housing and we need it now. We need funding and we need it now. Let's get the funding we need for affordable housing. We're going to invite Lenore Newland from KUFA to come and speak right now. Won't you give a hand for Lenore as she comes?
Well, as he said, I'm Lenore Newland. I'm with KUFA. And along with the Cincinnati Coalition for the Homeless and Cincinnati Citizens for Housing Action Now, we're here today because we've had it. We've had it with decades of our elderly poor making do in increasingly unlivable housing. We've had it with thousands of our citizens living on our streets and under our viaducts. We've had it with thousands of our people living out of trash cans and at constant risk of shakedowns, assault, robbery, miserable in winter and dying in summer. We're here today to tell this council, put an end to decades of decaying neighborhoods, sky-high rents, and rampant homelessness. Take a chance. Pass a motion or resolution today for a special council meeting Tuesday next, where they can secure funding and put the Affordable Housing Fund on this November's ballot. Now, today.
that word again. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. Our friends have too long been telling us to wait. Yeah. Wait for the inevitable movement of progress to come for affordable housing. But we've been waiting far too long. Yeah. We've been patient far too long. And so now we are taking our future in our hands. And we're saying we're no longer satisfied waiting for somebody to do this for us. We are going to take the keys in our hands and unlock the doors to affordable housing ourselves. What do we want? Housing. When do we want it? Now. How many people have one of these sheets? How many people need one of these? How many people do not have one of these sheets? Those who keep your hands up if you need one, we want to make sure you get one. On the front is the information about the campaign. The rent is too damn high. The rent is too damn high. And I'm sorry if your religious sensibilities are offended by a pastor saying damn on a microphone. But what offends me more is the amount of people who suffer from lack of affordable housing in the city. That's what's truly offensive. And so on the front, you have the information. On the back, there are your talking points. So if you are here and you're going to testify before City Council, there are talking points that you have that can help to frame your reflection and your conversation. We're going to keep this rally moving with Latanya Springs from Housing Opportunities Made Equal. Won't you give her a hand as she comes?
I want to say thank you. You already said I'm Latanya Springs from home. And I want to thank you all for coming today. It's great to see so many of you taking an interest in an initiative to encourage city officials, nonprofit organizations, business leaders, lenders, realtors to provide affordable housing for Cincinnatians. Most of us want a place to call home, a place where we can feel safe and feel like we belong. This is no matter the color of our skin or the content of our wallets or where we come from. Housing is essential to human flourishing, and without stable shelter, it all falls apart. As you know, Americans are facing some tough challenges today. With the economic downturn, families earning at or below the median income in their communities have found it particularly difficult to find housing. It is critically important that all people in our communities have access to reasonably priced housing. Over the last few years, Home has seen an increase in our clients calling because they need help paying rent or because no one is accepting a housing choice voucher. Our clients tell us about the rent increases they get on apartments they are already struggling to afford. Home has dispersed gap funding of over $95,000 in emergency rent assistance to help families remain in their homes. Whether it is high-income earners, hourly workers, people experiencing homelessness, and everyone in between, rent that is affordable may vary from one household to the next, but the need for housing that is affordable is shared by everyone. Thank you.
How many people are glad we have an organization like Home that disperses funding for people who need it for housing? How many people wish that we had less people who needed to use resources like Home for housing? How many people wish we had more people who could afford the housing that they lived in? How many people know that we can make that happen right here today? We can make that happen. We can take a step towards that right now. It's not just the movement organizations, the social justice organizations, and the housing advocates who are supporting this, but we have Sarah Baker, who's here, who's an instructor at Xavier University, who's going to come and speak to us right now. Won't you give her a hand as she comes?
Hello, I just wanted to talk about my experience. My name is Sarah Baker. A few months ago, my mom had a disagreement with her landlord, and she had to leave. And she found another apartment, but there was a scam. So we went to go drop off her stuff, and there was nobody there. So she didn't have anywhere to go, so she had all her stuff in her car. So we had to go back and put everything in my house.
people united will never be defeated.
We are going to have, coming to the stage now, radio personality Queen's Journey. Why don't you give a hand for Queen's Journey?
How's everybody? How's everybody? It is August the 2nd, Wednesday, July, or August the 2nd, so we are out of tea. What just happened there? 2023. I am Queen's Journey. My given name is Ashley. I am a native to Cincinnati. I am here representing myself and so many more. I work with an organization by the name of Busy One Entertainment. My show is Sunday by the name of Where's Your Heart Family, and it airs from 4 to 6 where, you know, I'm also an author. I'm also a mom, a visionary, an educator. But I'm also a face that we have seen so many times of homelessness. Look at me real good now. Look at me real good. Look at those next to you. None of us are exempt. Some of us are just one paycheck from we don't know what's gonna happen. I experienced homelessness for almost a year, from 2014 to 15. COVID wiped me out, everything. I lost my grandmother's ring that she had given me before she passed away. And on top of that, then I experienced homelessness again and was sleeping under the bridge on Marion Way in my Honda. Still going to work, still taking care of my kids, still doing what I need to do, still doing what I was purposed to do. Look at me real good. Then I was in the Esther Hatton house. No one is exempt, not even city council. We gonna vote, and y'all need to come up off that money. So everyone, equity and wealth is for us all. Not just the 1% or those who want to do ungodly things to become wealthy. It's for us all. We were all created with a purpose, and we all deserve to have the life that we were created to live. Thank you.
What do we want?
Housing.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Housing.
When do we want it?
Now.
How many of you feel the heat out here? How many of you believe we can turn the temperature up on city council in there? We set out, we said we knew that we needed 5,570 some odd signatures to get this on the ballot. So we set a goal. We said we were going to try to get 10,000 signatures to make sure that we had more than enough. And today, as of right now, we have almost 12,000 signatures in hand. 12,000 people who said enough, looking over people who are experiencing homelessness. Almost 12,000 people who said we are ready to afford to fund affordable housing right now. Almost 12,000 people who said enough of the lip service saying you're going to fix a problem or saying you've already fixed a problem that you have not fixed. We want a real solution to truly affordable housing, and we want it now. And so when we go into city council, they have the ability. It takes 5 of them to do what it will take 12,000 of us to do. They could save us a year in this process by putting it directly on the ballot this year. So we are going to go and we are going to ask them to do the job they promised us they would do, to do the work they campaigned that they would do, to do the work to fund truly affordable housing, and to make that pledge to do it today. But here's the good news. Even if they don't, if we can't get one of them to stand with the people, we've got 12,000 signatures of people that we will march to the city council, to the clerk of council's office, and we will put this on the ballot ourselves. We won't wait for anybody to do it for us. If they won't take it up today, we will take it up ourselves, and we will snatch the keys to the city back. And we will unlock affordable housing. Are you ready to go talk to city council? Are you ready to take the keys back? Are you ready to get funding for affordable housing for yourselves, for your friends, for your neighbors, for all Cincinnatians? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? All right, let's go. Let's get ready. We're going to go sign up. Josh is going to give us instructions on how we're going to go and sign up to be able to give our testimony to City Council.